Cancer, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? I'm going to do a reading. This is going to be for the first half of December for all my Cancer friends, sun sign, rising sign, moon sign. If you're a crosswatcher, hello, welcome. What I'm going to do first here is I'm going to ask Spirit to give me an answer here. So I'm inviting you to ask a question that has a yes or no answer. Can be about love, work, career, whatever you want to know that has a yes or no answer. And I'm feeling this one. So go ahead. You can meditate on your question. I'm going to put it here. We'll read that at the end and see what comes up for that. And we can always, you're invited to change your question before we read it. So just think about it. Think about what you want to know that has a yes or no answer. Oh, and there's Phineas, my dog. So let's see what's going to come up for love, work, and career for my Cancer signs for the first part of December. We do have a new moon on December 4th coming up this Saturday. All right, somebody's not open to love, but we have some movement about that, though. What is going on here, Cancer? All right, I'm going to read this as a love reading first, and I'm going to circle back and look at it as career. All right, at the bottom of the deck, I do see you celebrating. You're happy about something. There can be an apology that comes in. This is at the end of December. So we have a Christmas wreath here. That is December 25th. So I'm reading this for the first half of December. So I think everything that's put into play that we're going to see in the next 2 weeks, you are going to be celebrating its outcome at the end of the month. All right, let's leave that here and take a look. So the main part of your read here is there was someone or is someone who isn't open to receiving love. They're closed off, they're defensive, they're not allowing themselves to open their heart. Maybe you've given them a few chances. If this is a relationship that you've been in, this also can be you if you've been single for a while and you haven't said, you know what, I'm not going to deal with the love situation. I'm done with the drama. I'm done with it all. Can be that as well. But this is the main part of the read, and it's crossed with happily ever after. So to me, this represents someone who hasn't been open, but when they do, it is a dream come true. So if you're dealing with someone who's been closed off, they may have a change of heart. They may have a different perspective on the situation. And now it's a 9 of Cups. It's a much better situation. So how do we get to that point? The energy over the read is the High Priestess. So somebody is revealing their innermost feelings. Something that they haven't said, something they haven't expressed. It could be your person. It could be you. These are the words somebody needs to hear. And that looks like a key that changes the situation, because when you say those things that someone needs to hear, now you go from this situation, someone handing a cup of love and being closed off, to this brand new beginning, this Ace of Love, dripping with emotion and making peace with the situation. It's the beginning of new love. So either you, Cancer, or someone around you needs to express something that the other person has been really wanting to hear. Maybe it's been something you've been afraid to say, or maybe it hasn't even really come to you, but there's something very important that needs to be said. All right? We do have this King of Cups energy going out. So who is this King of Cups to you, Cancer? I need to see who this is. Oh. All right. So this is important. At first, it looks like not great news. It's a big love with the soulmate. The King of Cups energy can be a tricky energy. Even though it is the big love, King of Cups, it is also the illusion of this big love. sometimes we see someone as the King of Cups, but it's not really who they are. It's kind of a false version, a false face of who the King of Cups is. If they seem too good to be true, they usually are Cancer. So there is someone that you may think is your soulmate. You may think that they are your big love. But I think what happens is you see somebody in a different light here. And I think that is important in order for you to move on and start this new beginning. So whatever these words are that are said, it's going to, if it is the same person, how you see this person or what you thought they were becomes real. It's almost like you're romanticizing it or seeing someone for who you want them to be instead of who they really are. Does that make sense? So it's not that they might not be the soulmate or your big love. They're just not the version that you're seeing that they are. And if you're not seeing their real person, you can't connect with that energy. So whatever these words are that are said that someone needs to hear, it's like poof, and all of a sudden you see this person for who they are, or they see you as who you really are. And that is the beginning of love, because now you can connect to the real authentic person. There is someone makes a decision and announces it to their friends and family or to you. Somebody is not left out in the cold. So if you've been if you've been with someone and you've been in no contact, or you got ghosted, or someone just had left you out, that is no longer the case. And it's not going to happen. It's not something to worry about. In this position, it's telling you that is no longer going to be a situation. And if you're worried that it is, I mean, this could be you hear from someone, they made a decision, and they reach out. So that no contact or that quiet now is over. How your friends and family see you is, here you do take some time out. You still have this person by your side, but it's like you have to put things into perspective. You have to get stuff organized. You need to get stuff done, Cancer. But you need to do it in your own time, in your way. And this is a withdrawal that's not a negative withdrawal. This is you saying, you know what? I'm tired. I'm doing too much. There's too much going on here. I just need to take a break. I need some quiet. I need to go walk in the park. I need to just go watch a movie. I need to do something just to stop thinking. Okay? This is a healthy step away temporarily here, because inside there's too much going on inside. That's how they see you. It's like you go, you know what? There's all of this around me. There's all this stuff going on. We have holidays coming in. It's always a tough time. So this is you, Cancer, or your person taking just a break. So if they do withdraw, they're not gone for good. So if this is your person who needs a break, they are not gone for good. They just need to catch their breath. All right? So your outcome here is, so maybe somebody, maybe they're really stressed out. Maybe things are getting to them, King of Swords. Somebody might say something a little, one of those kind of sassy comments that you kind of regret later because it comes out sounding worse than it really was meant to be. So there is a little bit of opportunity for that. Maybe somebody withdraws and the other person doesn't like it and has comments. But now I see whoever this person is, or this is you, Cancer, this is about you do leave something or someone behind you, and now you're aligning with someone and you're looking at the future. You're waiting to see what's going to come in, what the future is going to bring for you. And you're doing this is perfect. This is what we were talking about before. This is about getting real. These 4 pentacles, you're grounded financially, emotionally and spiritually here, and especially emotionally, but you see things for as they really are, not what you had hoped. So there's a big difference here, okay? So this is about you now, you and this person being in a real situation here. And I see now we went from the King of Swords to this loving, warm, nurturing energy. And you can see Now that you know that you can see this real person, this real relationship, you get a real sense of what your relationship really is, you can now see long term where this goes. You have a much better sense of where it all goes. But there's a lot of stuff that happens in and before then. So again, at the end of the year, you're celebrating, right? Again, there's an apology, there's surrender, there's something really positive here. So again, it's all about the key is someone needs to say something the other person needs to hear. And this has to be real. It's not about thinking they're the greatest thing and the greatest love and not seeing who they really are. Okay? Important, or vice versa. If this is your work or career, Cancer, there may be someone may offer you a job that you're nervous about taking. You're looking, at first it looks like your dream job, but you're like, you know what, there's something about it that you're not open to. And then, so there's something hidden about the job. What I'm seeing here is you really need to, find out more about what it pays, how it pays, vacation time. You need to get all the details before you take this job offer. It's really important because there's something that you need to know before you either turn it away or you sign on to it, okay? Make sure you know what the deal is. And when you do that, then they're really going to push you. They really want you. So you do get this big job offer here. Again, make sure you know what you're getting into. It may or may not be the job that you think. They may not explain it right. The job description might be right. Just really check to make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay? And do that before, if you're already in a job or you're working on a project, or even if you're unemployed and you're looking for a job, before you do anything, before you make an announcement and you tell these work people, don't leave your job first. Don't cut off any money source or any income before you take this job and you know what's going on. Okay? Important. So how your friends and family see you is, it also can be, whether or not you want to work from home. You may be struggling. This job it might be in an office, or there might be travel. It might be one of the things you should ask about. And I see you taking a time out here because maybe this is about you wanting to work from home. Find out that. That's important as well. This King of Swords energy could be a person. Just watch out for this person. It could be like a recruiter or somebody who's trying to get you to take the job, and they're trying to be pushy. They don't want to give you the information. They just want you to sign on the dotted line and take this position, take this contract. So be aware of that. That King of Swords could be this King of Cups, pretending to be the King of Cups. So be careful about that. All right? But again, you're looking to the future. Is this job really going to help your career? Is it really going to pay you and make your very, with your feet financially stable here? At the end of the day, it's really important. The most important thing besides finding out about the job is making sure that this is a healthy job for you. You don't want to step into a toxic situation. So that is the big answer here for this job. I do see you celebrating again by the end of the year, but find out everything first. All right, find out everything first, Cancer. I'm going to pull one of these. All right, we have a 1 and it says manifest. So we have, like I said, the new moon in Sagittarius on Saturday, December 4th. New moons are all about new beginnings, new chapters. Put out there, manifest, ask for what you want. Be very specific. Write it down, put it in the window so the moon comes in at it, but manifest. And it's a 1. This is all about you. This is a really, really good astrological time for you. Ask for what you want so that it comes to you. It won't come to you unless you ask for it specifically. So that is something, that is some homework for you to do. I'm going to pull one of these for you as well. What do we have? We have the Two of Water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. I mentioned that with the white horse here. There is a sense of forgiveness coming in. The positive resolution of a conflict. So this is Two of Water. So it could be a water sign, right? Another water sign. This is you, Cancer. If you're dating another Cancer, can be Scorpio, can be Pisces, doesn't have to be. But this is about the positive resolution of a conflict. We saw that in the beginning. And now, again, this all pins on somebody needs to hear something. Okay? Forgiveness is a big key here as well. I'm going to pull one of these for you as well. It says remain positive, an important message for you during this first half of December. And my new deck, it's called the Magic of Capricorn. I always say Capricorns. Unicorns. So let's see. This is more of a kind of a spiritual affirmation. So this can just give you a little bit of, if you do take a time out, this can be a little bit of an insight spiritually for you. Number 13, is 13 important to you? Creative solutions. It says, think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. All right? Think outside the box. I think it's also about this relationship, this person, or this job. Just look at it from all different views, making sure it's really what you want, what you need, and if it's good for you. All right, my friends. So let's see now. Go ahead. You can change your question if you like. If not, go ahead, say your question out loud that has a yes or no answer. All right, you ready? The answer is yes with an exclamation point. Yes with an exclamation point. So if you'd like, share in the comments below. What was your question? What did you ask? Does this resonate with you? Who is this person? What are the words that you need to hear from them? Or what is it you think they need to hear from you? Very important for the first half of December. All right? And if all that happens, you're celebrating at the end of the year. All right? All right, my friends, I am doing private readings. If you'd like to read with me, you can find that in the text box below. I'd love to read with you. And please like and subscribe if you haven't. It really helps grow my channel, and I'd appreciate that. Always tell me where you're watching from. I'm near Boston, so hello from the U.S. Let me know your city, your country, wherever you are, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you.